This is the first time I got to take this thing out. I just picked it up.
Why? Why? Why?
The question's why not? So this is the Piranha 140cc. It's based off of the classic Honda Monkey Z50 style with this fairing setup and everything. It's got the aluminum swing arm in the back, drum brakes in the back. It's got front disc brakes, hydraulic brakes. These are Piranha brand. These are nice levers here. And this one is the clutch option. This is a 2021, I believe. And did I say that this thing was fun? Yeah. First, second, third. I should have checked to see if there was oil in this thing. Yeah, there's oil in there. Is there oil in there? What the heck? Okay, I think we're fine. I'm so excited to actually let this thing like really just rev out and really take it into the hills. As you can see here, I'm 6 foot tall, and you know, it comes up to a little under my knee. Pretty comfortable. I know when I was riding around here in the parking lot, I had that controller right here, so I couldn't really move the way I wanted to with that DJI controller, but I also don't have any grip on my boots. I just tightened this up like this. I didn't really position it. This feels pretty comfortable. And we'll see what happens a couple hours on the trail. The foot pegs are nice and big, even with these big clunky boots. I'm pretty excited. We'll see. I think I can keep up with the big boys. These are Carlisle knobbies. These are called the snow hogs. So you got to take them out in the snow, right? There's not a lot of videos on these little mini bikes. I know it's basically just a Z50 all hopped up, but the cool thing about these Piranhas, they do all the stuff most people do anyways, right? You get the reinforced rear swing arm. The shocks, I think, are just standard issue. These awesome levers, hydraulic, cool fairing setup. It would be awesome if it had like Piranha here on the side of the seat. You know, little touch-up stuff like that. Kind of want to take it out again. My first time riding it, so I don't want to get too crazy, especially out here on this icy snow. First gear is torquey. That is awesome. And for those of you wondering, the way I bring this in here, basically I have this bar that's here. I don't even know where I got this thing. And I have these straps that are tied down to the front of some posts under my seat here that this is folded down. And I'll set the camera up and do a little time lapse. You can watch me pull it in. You can see what's going on. I thought I was going to be able to just have this bar here and then strap to the bar, but the bar moves around. I just have that mounted there. This bar does help it from moving forward, so a 2x4 or something would probably do the same thing. And I don't really travel that far with it. I've only pretty much driven it here and a couple other places. I think I'm gonna get a rubber pad here, so that way I can collect any mud or anything if I do take it riding and haul it this way. It's pretty cool because, man, if this Honda Pilot just didn't have this drop down, this would fit without any adjustment to the handlebars. And I would take this thing in backwards, but then this lip hits. It's just like, why did they design it that way? They should have this opening as big as it can be, because the clearing opens up there, but whatever. Gonna make it do, and it's nice because I don't have to deal with a trailer. I could probably fit two in there. I wanna get a more secure setup than this, so I'm gonna get something that is just dedicated to this, because I think I'm gonna do this setup more often. Just wanna make sure it doesn't wreck my seat. This stuff comes in really handy. Just a little floor matting, and that's not going anywhere. And if it falls over, I got the kickstand down. I think this will be fun, ripping up in the hills. It's fun here in the snow, at least. Oh gosh. It's icy, snowy out here. It's crazy. It kind of sounds like it's bogging out, but I think it's actually supposed to sound like that. I think that's what it's supposed to sound like. try to show you how I set this up. This thing's actually pretty useful. So I'm going to tighten this here, and then this can hopefully rest on here, and then I can clamp it in the back. I almost wonder if I should take it, maybe I'll take it out this way. That way I'll get a side shot and I'll get more support. So let's do that like that. And then once you have what you think is good, trying to maximize that distance, I think that's good. And then we'll lock this one down. You don't want to tighten this one too tight just because it's just an empty hollow pole. There's the setup right there. All right, let's see what we got here. Now this should start pretty good. Let's see, we're in neutral, so that's perfect. Nice. Nice.